Hey guys, J77 here, doing a vlog, audio vlog, and the audio vlog is about Nintendo and how pretty much from the articles I've been reading, one in particular that I'm looking at right now, is pretty much saying that it is now official. The Wii U has been a complete bomb. This is after the Wii U Nintendo has officially slashed sales forecast by 70%. The article I'm gonna read a little bit to you guys says that there is no any debate, there is no longer any debating it. Nintendo Wii U is a disaster, an absolute disaster. People are shocked when we talk about the tremendous failure, and that's what they say, tremendous failure of Nintendo Wii U would be. Following its launch back in 2012, it was now a matter of public record. While anyone who has tried the console will tell you that the games on the system is just as fun and exciting as they have been, the Wii U lacked the fluid and innovation that made Wii such a success. And now this simple truth is coming back to bite Nintendo yet again. The article also goes on to say the company said on Friday that the trembling Wii U sales will result in the third consecutive annual loss. Nintendo also slashed 2014 Wii U sales forecast by 70%, from 9 billion units to just 2.8 million. Fewer than the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 sold in just over months following their um, representative launch last year. We failed to reach our target for hardware sales during the year end, when revenue are the highest, said the Nintendo president at the shareholders briefing, according to Rutgers. Nintendo recently dropped the price from the Wii U console by $50 in an effort to spur sales, and the re-release of the highly anticipated game Super Mario 3D World was expected to help boost the console sales as well. Neither move had the desired impact, however, and the future of Nintendo's latest console is up in the air as a result. You know, I'm just gonna say this, guys, and I'm gonna leave a link for you guys so you can read it for yourself. But this is not a shocker. This is something that a lot of people who are expert gamers, expert reporters on gamers, one particular I actually just simply love listening to his input. Review Tech USA had pretty much preached about this and how they dropped the ball right off the gate. Keep in mind, the Wii U was the first console to be released. They had a head start on everybody, and for reasons only Nintendo can ask, there was not enough games released to it. A lot of people didn't even know that was a game console to begin with, and that was even more hurtful. It was just a bad move after bad move, and particularly marketing. But most of the thing I find very interesting, and I think it's finally caught up with them, especially when I've been seeing their game consoles of late. Nintendo has to now realize that it's not just children playing video games. Um, Even with their commercials, which I have seen on TV, it is very clear they're still trying to target the game system as a family-oriented game. And from the perspective, I don't want them to not to be more enticing for children, especially for games that are age appropriate. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you gotta mix it up. Okay, this is the fact, reality. The age group is between the ages of 14 to 25. There's a lot of younger people playing the game, a lot of females are playing the games. It's no longer just an isolated group. The group has gotten older, the group has gotten more complex, and the demand for more games that are geared for this audience is on the rise. That's just how it is. When I see Nintendo, when I see the convention, when I see their opening lineup of games, it seemed like either A, they're rehashing games that people already played years ago, or B, they're games that's more like interactive puzzle games. That's why when I played the Wii in my sister's house, because she had the game system, I said, "Oh, this is good, puzzle-wise." But I never really felt like it's a game system that I want to play my Resident Evil on, or pretty much Call of Duty. It just didn't feel this way to me, and that was always something that kept me away from it. As for puzzle games, you got it. If I want to play a Mario game on it, there's no hands down. I will play a Mario game on it. But for anything else other than that, it really didn't. It really didn't make me run out there to get a Wii U game, and that's something that I think that I think a lot of people have felt just by the name and just by the way they're marketing. But most importantly, and this is something that I find very disturbing. Nintendo is relying on a name way too much. They're relying on just the fact that doing Nintendo, we're gonna be here. People gonna buy stuff no matter what. Nintendo, you got PlayStation, you got Xbox. You got more than one competition. It's not just a one-on-one competition. You're facing 1 versus 3 versus the possible 2 more game system that may be launched in the near future. The competition has gotten wider, and you can't just go by old philosophies anymore. It's just not working. You need to have new innovation, new ideas, and a new path forward. You need to have a new strategy plan. And because right now, the strategy plan you had or thought you had isn't working. And from the reports I'm hearing from people just third-party games not putting their investment on the system, to the fact that you didn't even have any major launch title games out there. It really tells me that the future for Nintendo is not exactly looking up and up. Am I thinking they're going to go out of business anytime soon? No. But it does raise the question is, where do they go from here? And to me, that's the biggest issue here. To me, you need to change the strategy. That's basically what it is. You need to change the strategy. You need to actually reach out more to the older audiences and stop trying to hold back on do the same old, because it ain't working. Especially with the way you guys have handled this game system. Which, by the way, a couple of friends of mine have it, and they said they actually like the game system. There's just one problem. One, nobody knew that was actually a game system, and two, it still caters mostly towards a younger age group, where it's not. Especially for me, I have no reason to run out there and get one. I have no reason at all. Now, hopefully, from what I've been reading, sales have been slowly picking up, but by the end of the 3rd year, it may be a little bit too late. So yeah, this has definitely been a bomb, especially when the fact is that this was the first game system that came out. This was the first system of the new Next Gen Wars, and this. Yeah, it's I'm scratching my head as to what they can do next. To me personally, change it up big time. I'm not saying not to become a kid-friendly console, but you're gonna have to be more than just that. Especially with the 2 powerhouse game systems, and how they are being designed now. You have to change it up. If you ever gonna be relevant, which by the way you're not. A lot of gamers, a lot of game reviewers hardly ever mention you guys, and the reason is that Xbox is more of a talk topic. PlayStation 4 is more of a better topic. Hell, when Jeremy Jones was talking about with some of the mistakes that Xbox was making, he basically said that Nintendo's there, but they're not going to be irrelevant to these 2 consoles. These are the 2 true competition, and you know what? He's right. They are the only 2 true competition out there. They're really, because they are catering to an audience that is dominant within the field of gaming. Nintendo, you're isolating yourself too much. You're holding back too much. You're relying too much on the old consoles and just retelling the whole stories. Change it up. Bring something new. Give us some reasons to go back to you guys, because I actually don't want to see Nintendo go down. I really don't. But it can happen if they still relies on the same old philosophies. Hey, look, man, it worked in the 80s. It actually kept you relevant in the 90s, but now it's time for you guys to change the wheel. It really is. But what do you think about this? I'll leave a link below in the article. You guys can comment on it if you want. You may agree, disagree. But until then, this is J77 saying take care, be safe. I'll talk to you soon.